Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian is set to address the country's worsening economic situation and what he called people's demands in a televised interview on Sunday as protests enter their second week and the reported death toll continues to rise. State TV said Pezeshkian will outline the government's subsidy reform plan and respond to the ongoing unrest, which began over inflation and has since turned into broader anti-government demonstrations. A Norway-based rights group says at least 192 protesters have been killed since the demonstrations began, a sharp increase from earlier figures. The group warned the toll could be far higher, citing an ongoing internet blackout that has made verification difficult. As tensions rise at home, Iran has also issued warnings abroad. Tehran has threatened retaliation against Israel and U.S. military bases if Washington carries out strikes on Iran. Israeli sources say the country has been placed on high alert amid concerns over possible U.S. involvement. U.S. President Donald Trump has repeatedly warned Iranian leaders against using force on protesters and said Washington is ready to help. Iranian parliamentary speaker Mohammad Bakir Kalibaf responded by cautioning the U.S. against what he called any miscalculation, signaling that Iran would respond forcefully to an attack. Israel and Iran briefly went to war in June, during which the U.S. joined Israeli airstrikes. Iran later retaliated by firing missiles at a U.S. base in Qatar. Inside Iran, protests that began on December 28th have spread nationwide. Authorities accuse the U.S. and Israel of stoking unrest, while state media has shown funerals for security personnel killed during clashes. Rights groups say most of those killed so far are protesters. Verified videos circulating online show nighttime demonstrations continuing in parts of Tehran, with crowds banging metal objects on bridges in defiance of the crackdown. Pakistan's embassy in Tehran has meanwhile set up a crisis management unit to assist Pakistani nationals in Iran, sharing multiple contact numbers for round-the-clock support. U.S. officials describe the situation as an endurance game, with protesters trying to sustain pressure while authorities attempt to restore control without triggering direct U.S. intervention. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has warned of serious consequences if Iran attacks Israel, while also pointing to the unrest unfolding inside the country.